Hello everyone, Chillstorm here for another Chill Gaming. And today we are going to talk about Family Prestige. Alright, so I recently reached the 10,000 mark. So you will see there on the left side of my screen, that's a 10,308. So I received the Family CP 10,000 or higher. You get combat EXP 5%. So that's big. It's like activating your outlaw or getting a triple pact for your bloodkin. So very useful and essential. So I'm going to tell you how I did it, because when the update came in, I was around at 9,700 or so. So I increased my family CP to roughly 600 in a few days. So here's how I actually do it. So first, let's go ahead and check on our CP. So right now I'm using my Raven, and she's at 448.55, which is also decent. And then you will see there on the left, that's the base family CP. So 1960 is applied to each and every character that you have, but it's not, multiplied. Like, let's say you have 6 characters, this is not multiplied by 6. So it's 1960 for all of your characters for your whole family. And then the main contributor would be the one on the right, which is your base character CP. This one adds up based on the CP of each of your character. So if you sum them all up, base family plus base character CP for each and every character that you have, then that's your family CP, and which will definitely contribute to your family prestige or the overall tally. Now, let's talk about what are the biggest contributors. Now, but before that, let's go ahead and identify the table right here. So when you look on your left, base family CP, the first column that you see there, the my CP, so that is the actual CP that I have on that current category or row. So for my Black Spirit, it's 1177. My passive skill is 94. My knowledge is 589 total. That's a combination of general knowledge, knowledge of bosses, total boss knowledge level. Yeah, I know it's low. And then I have passive pets. How come I don't have any here? I should have passive pets. Oh yeah, no, I don't have any, because I believe that will be for the tier 5 pets. Pet album there. I should have that. Pet album, and also your collection. So that's base family CP. Now, the second column that you see there, that's the average. And I assume that that's the average of your region. Let's say your Asia, Europe, or America. Then that's the average for your region. That's what I'm guessing, because if you try to check on the stats on ranking, let's see that. Okay, so when you try to check the stats on ranking, let's say right now my Raven is at top 5%. So that's for the over 4,761 CP. That's for the family CP. I'm top 5%. And then let's say CP itself, still top 5%. Rank info unavailable for the life. Arena, let's see. Let's check it out. Family rank, top 3% family rank. Life skill rank, let's see, I'm not part of it. What? Okay, that's fine. Arena rank, and you will see there I'm platinum. So basically for the character rank, if you can see the overall of 7682, that's the number 1 overall in server. And if you go to menu, then rank CP, 7682, that's BBDR wager. And so with that being said, my guess with the average column in the middle, that's for the whole server. So and then they have the compare on the right side. That's the third column. That's basically the difference of the average of the server and your own CP. So in terms of base family CP, I'm doing good because I am above the average. in all aspects, that is. Now, for the base character CP, since this is just an alt, it's 28.95. That's pretty low because I am behind in terms of character stats. Definitely equipment because I'm 2097 and the average for the server is 2151. So, what are the biggest contributors? As you can see, there are two big numbers. One would be the Black Spirit level. However, since it's not being added, like it's just one family-based CP, it is a good number to work on the Black Spirit level. But the actual main contributor is the equipment, the gears themselves. So if you want to work on your family prestige, work on the gears of your alts. All right, I know you would disagree on this because of course there's only one main character. When you do your node wars, you do your guild wars, siege, there's only one character that you're using. Yes, fine, but you will need to take advantage of all the other aspects of the game as well. When you created your account, it didn't ask for the name of your character. It asked for your last name first, and that means that you need to work on your family CP. It's like the IGN that's showing here, the one that's your Chillstorm. That's family name. That's not a character name. So don't focus on just one character, but instead focus on all of your characters. Now I'm going to show you right now. I'm wearing all the gears, the armors, and the accessories, and the relics. These are the only ones that I have. And then for the weapon, I just recently forged the weapon. The plus 28 sub that you see there, that's what I got when I had my Raven to level 60. So it's a free orange sub weapon. So I pumped it up to plus 28. That took it to the 10,000 basically. Because a lot of you would be thinking, let's say I'm going to show you my inventory. So on my inventory, I do have some stones. I do have 2 pristines over here, and I also have an AOV. So most of us, let's say when we already have our stones, our good armor stones, our good weapon stones, we craft them and make them into a pristine. For me, I don't. What I do with these, I pump up the enhancement of my alt characters. Why? Because right now, if you can see in my inventory, I only have one AOV, and it's 10%. I do have 2,000 restoration scrolls, but that doesn't matter because right now I only have one advice of Valks at 10%, and I'm not going to use that to pump up my armors or my weapons. No, I'm not going to do that because I know for a fact that it could, I could have a failure and then fail the restoration as well. So that's going to take my CP down. So no, I'm going to pass on it. Normally, what I do in terms of enhancement, if I have, let's say, 3 or 5 50% advice of Valks, and then I have at least 1,000 restoration scrolls, that's the time I'm going to work on, getting this one to Tet, getting this one to Try, and because my main character is a Void Knight, then that's the time I'll work on the Void Knight's weapons. But this time, no, I'm not gonna touch it. All the stones that I'm getting, I'm gonna use it for my alts. So right now, I'm going to show you my helmet. So my current helmet is a Try Jin Grunil helmet. And one thing that I like about, because that's basically a dead end helmet. So what happened was I was able to pick up another orange helmet, but I didn't sell it. No. What I did was I had it equipped into one of my alt characters. I equipped it to my Huntress, and I increase its level to 37. Check it out. You see, no crystals, no enhancements, just the plus 37, and it went a long way, because let's say right now let's try to unequip this. See, look at that. No, not that. Let's unequip this helmet. Okay. So let's check the prestige. 10,300 become 10,020 flat. You see how much this plus 37 Shamir helmet can do? It's a lot. I'm telling you, just plus 37. It's easy to do a plus 37. Even to plus 40, it'll take you about what, a week or less. Yeah, so there plus 288 CP right away. And that's not the only thing, because aside from that helmet, I do have, of course, my main character's weapons, the main and the sub. As you can see, I have a Tet Jin Liberto Kriegsmesser, and I have a Ryok. It's a pre-Jin Resort ornamental. Not how that's what you call bad luck. So if, let's say, look, if I remove this, 566 down. 566, and I already lost my effect for the 10%, so I'm gonna equip that back, definitely. And you know, right now I'm at 10,000, but of course I am going to work on getting to 24,000 definitely, because look at that. 15,000 you get 2 slots additional for inventory, 20,000 1%, and then once you get to 24,000 you get additional plus 100 LT. I know it's just a little, but it's kind of like, it still encourages me still. It's kind of like a bonus for, you know, working on my alts, for doing alt gaming instead of just focusing on my main. And plus the fact that, you know, with this, when I do towers, you know, I get to, you know, a high level of 20 plus without them borrowing my armor gears. So yeah, and then aside from the Void Knight, of course, I also have my Archmage. I believe she is also holding on to something here. Yeah, it's a plus 38 Liberto staff, and I just placed some, you know, Valk's armors on her, just so that I can have a little bit of added CP, because that's, look at that, plus 28, plus 28, plus 54, plus 41, so that's almost above 100, you know, 130, 140, right? So that's big. That's big. Look at that, 151. There you go, 151. So that's big. Just equipping the Valks. You might want also to equip trash. Let's say you're able to get, you know, free accessories or free relics, or extra relics that you have. You might want to equip them too. I might, so that it pumps up all of the CPs of all of my characters. And yeah, it will take you to a very nice family prestige. At least get it to 10,000. At least 10,000. If you are a main character gamer, at least get it to 10,000. The combat EXP is a lot, especially when they open up new level up cap. So yeah, work on your prestige, work on your alternates, and you should be good. And you know, updates are coming in. I was reading some you know, guides in KR server. Having a good high CP alt really works well for all of us. So that's it for me. Hope you learned a lot about family prestige, and I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.